workplace.
Ooh, suggestion box.
I think I turned the video off.
I've got some concerns about how we're handling the press kits. Just write it all down. We'll take care of it. You know, one thing we could do is look into drop shipping.
A successful organization thrives on the contributions of its team, but at a certain point, the old system for sharing ideas just can't keep up. Failing to engage your team can put you at a real disadvantage. As your most valuable asset, your staff can have surprising insight on how to make your business run better.
What's going on? Oh no, I'm gonna fix this. You're gonna no, there's a paramedic here. You need to check out Vocoli. Vocoli?
Vocoli is a streamlined way to foster innovation and solutions from your team. Easily collaborate on ideas and submit them to department heads to take action. Want to solicit suggestions from your team?
We need a better system for handling the press kits. Something safe and efficient.
Run a company-wide campaign to get fresh ideas. Vocoli even charts how each suggestion is saving time and money.
If we drop ship the packages, we'd save money, get the stuff delivered faster, and have fewer accidents.
Contributors can even share credit for their ideas and follow along with the progress of their submissions. You can reward points to contributors for the ideas that have impact. Vocoli is for all ideas, big and small, and for all kinds of organizations, from manufacturing to healthcare to government agencies. By fostering an environment where your team can be heard, you'll increase the innovation that makes your business grow.
What a great idea.
Help your team be vocal with Vocoli.
Okay, let's see if I can do a rapid shift here. If not, we're just gonna wing it. All right, so.
Here, you keep talking and I'll...
All right, awesome. Okay, so thank you for having me, everybody. My name is Rich Nace from Vocoli. Vocoli is a digital suggestion and innovation box. So, you know, one of the things that we found is challenges within an organization. Gallup, how many of you have ever heard Gallup, big survey company? They ran a survey in 2012, late 2012, that showed employee engagement among American companies showed that only about 30% of American companies had, only about 30% of employees in American companies were actually engaged, which is a disturbing number, but it's surprising that we're one of the highest in the world. So 70% of the workers are actively disengaged in their jobs, cost an average upwards of $540 billion in lost productivity. So, you know, companies are struggling with ways to find innovation, to improve efficiency, and to foster an internal entrepreneur, somebody who's really going to think business, what's the problem, what's the solution, and how can I improve it? So entrepreneurism is kind of the popular term that you see here. Now, traditional way of doing it in the past was a suggestion box, right? Suggestion box on the wall. We all know what happens when you drop something out of the suggestion box on the wall. It goes into a big black hole. Yeah, so you know, they end up being black holes, and that program that was designed to improve engagement and to get your people involved actually backfires, causes more problems, causes more resentment in the long run. So the failure of suggestion programs was not in the idea, it was in the implementation. So we built Vocoli. Simple for end users. The reality is my best idea on how to improve something, whether it's a small idea or a large idea, could happen at 11 at night on the couch. So it's a hosted cloud-based product. It's a combination of collaboration and workflow. So we realize that innovation can happen in different ways in organizations. It could be a bottom-up type of thing. You know, Zappos, very bottom-up. Get ideas from people. It could be UPS. Anybody work for UPS? Okay, top-down. You know, really, and they both work. You know, it's not our place to judge a culture, but they both work, and they work very well. So a moderator with Vocoli, and we can talk about, you know, if you're interested after, we can do a demo for you, but a moderator keeps things moving, so that makes us a little different than other products. All right. A couple of our customers, Libby Glassware. If you've ever been in a Target, bought a wine glass, made by Libby. If you've ever been in a restaurant, glass is probably made by Libby that you have Libby at your dinner table. Newton Wellesley Hospital, Colorado University, go Buffaloes. All right, so it's a per employee per month model. So, you know, if you have 1,000 employees, you're going to pay for each of those on a monthly basis. All right, and additional fees for customization is also very important for us to keep the program moving, to help advertise and market the program within the company. We add that as a feature, and it's in our best interest to make sure it works. All right, so our ideal customer, generally this isn't going to, you know, be something for a 5-employee company. You don't really have as many of the barriers, generally 100 or more employees. You know, a company that really wants to hear from people in different ways and allow that conversation to happen, whether it's top down or bottom up. In different industries, you tend to see these types of programs very often, government and in healthcare. All right, so we'll move on to the next slide. And that was my way of getting a video and also talking. We're all done. So any questions? And I ask you to tweet that too if you're interested in a free beta for your company. No questions. Oh, Dan.
Thanks, Rick.
Yeah.
I like the fact that it's clearly is very much in your best interest if it catches on in the company, both for it really serving a purpose and obviously for your revenue model per employee, right?
Right.
So what are some of the kind of baseline things that you're doing in terms of that internal marketing that, you know, a company with 100, 200 people would be able to deploy to help it kind of spider its way through?
Right. So, a very good question. So, you know, one of the things we are going to do is help brand the program within a company and communicate its benefits. We also try to understand that companies. Some companies may have tried a suggestion program in the past. It makes it harder to actually get this thing through. So help them understand actually how the process works. So it's very important for us to understand the culture of that company and to help us adapt the product to that company. But it's the marketing and branding within the company. And we can help, you know, we don't really want it or need it to be branded as, hey, here's Vocoli for all your employees.
Yeah.
You know, they might create a name of it of like, you know, Bright Ideas or something like that. And we can customize the application so it's branded just
Very good.
let's see. She was first. Sorry, George.
You'll go too.
I just want to ask you if when someone broadcasts an idea, does everyone on the handle see it, or is it private and it goes to the monitor?
That's a very good question. It is up to you. So the thing that makes us a little different, there are some products out there that allow collaboration. You know, there are a number of them. There are also products, I mean, you could build a suggestion form in SharePoint. When you submit an idea, you have the ability to either submit it to a collaboration board, where you can, you know, people who see it, you could submit it to a certain group, a certain division, a certain location, and maybe only those people would be able to see it. They can upvote and downvote everybody that sees it. You could get a whole conversation going, adding comments. But you can also submit it, which is in the long run what you would do, to the moderator, so it ends up being a private idea. So,
And that is up to me when I'm sending out the message.
Right, exactly.
All right.
All right, well, thanks for the time, everybody.